Most people love hearing good news. I say most people because we all have people in our life that's like an Eeyore. You know, you give them good news and they're like, ho hum. They're like a wet blanket on good news. But for me, hearing what happens at Fusion Camp every year is so much fun because I've been a part of Fusion Camp for 14 years and I love going back to Fusion Camp and seeing life change. And so to celebrate the stories that you heard at each of your campuses is fun for me. It's a little frightening because I actually signed up my first child, my firstborn daughter, to go to Fusion Camp next year. It's like, oh, great. I have one of those now. Oh, awesome. But I'm thrilled that we have an incredible place to send Lydia, and I can't wait for her to experience that as a student next year. It's fun hearing good news, but it's actually almost, if not a little bit more fun, to share good news with others. And as a church, we have some exciting news to share with you. This past week, we finally closed on the property, the church in Oregon that will be the location of campus number 6 for Cedar Creek. So this is a God story in the making. I mean, this land, this building was practically given to us. I can't get into the details here. We had to sign for a loan. There's a tenant that's going to pretty much pay for the mortgage. Now our next step is to put an auditorium and make it look like and feel like and sound like Cedar Creek. And so we don't have the exact timeline on when that's going to launch. Our hope is that we're able to step into that place without taking on more debt. So if you have $1 million or $2 million that you're looking to make a kingdom investment, I'd love to have coffee with you. And I know you're joking, but there are some of you who you may have the resources or capacity to make a larger investment like that to help further our mission, to help share the incredible message of Jesus. And you'll have a front row seat on seeing spiritually restless and unchurched people come to church for the very first time. And so if you're one of those people, seriously reach out to me. But together, I cannot wait to continue moving our mission forward. And you may be sitting at a campus, you may be sitting at a service where you're like, well, there's still seats here. Yes. Asking people in that community to come to one of our already existing campuses is great. We should continue to do that. But what we've found every time we launch a campus in a new community is that hundreds of people show up going, man, I've never been to church. I would have never come. Thanks for coming to my community. And so for us to invest and to share the You Matter mantra that we believe in for that community will mean a lot. And I'm excited to inform you that we already know who the campus pastor will be. He's not resigning. He's not moving away from the current campus that he's a part of today, but Luke Shortridge and his family will be stepping into that campus pastor position, and we are excited about that because his family was one of those founding families. Yes, you can clap. For White House, I know it's bittersweet. So if you're sitting there and some of you are like, oh man, don't worry. We take seriously the pursuit of the right spiritual leader for each of our campus, and we're going to just take this one step at a time. So Luke isn't leaving today, but as we get closer, he'll be sliding into that spot, and we cannot wait to see what God is going to do out there.